Welcome back to Redline Routine. Today on the channel, we have my 1985 GMC 2500 square body truck. And this one specifically is the Sierra Classic Camper Special Edition. And that's why we have this absolutely monstrous 8.5 foot box, but it's so usable and you can put so much stuff in it. And as you can see, the paint has seen better days on this thing. But being as old as it is and it did sit outside for a long time, it just got a little bit of patina. There's no actual like real bad rust or pitting or anything. It's just kind of the surface stuff, which I think looks pretty cool. Some people have mixed opinions on patina, but personally, I really like it. This will be a little bit of a project for us. We're probably gonna try to polish this a little bit and put some clear coat on it so our patina can actually shine how it should instead of just looking like rust, dare I say. It's not rust, it's just patina, it's just patina. Yeah, and then we're also gonna probably take these side steps off, just give it a little bit better of a look. Repaint the wheels, things like that. This is kind of just like a surface level project. We're not doing anything too crazy besides the head gaskets, but those have been done. So we'll probably put new heads on it in the spring because I think one of the heads is warped a little bit, but that'll be in another video later on. If we head around to the front here, it's just got one of those timeless looks for these trucks. It just looks how a truck should. All these modern trucks with all their features and all that. This is all you need. V8 motor, rear wheel drive, massive bed. That's their three checklists for a truck. You don't need anything more than that. And this thing's got the small block V8 in it, so it's just the 350 with the 3-speed automatic gearbox. So nothing special, it's 2-wheel drive. Just a nice cruiser that you can take to Home Depot and do your weekend activities. And it really gets everything done because you can fit everything in the kitchen sink in the box. I'll pop the hood here. We can take a look at the largely unexciting V8. Now, the hood on this car has spent a lot of time up recently as we had a small head gasket problem, so we ended up having to do a top end rebuild. Where is the lever? There we go. Now, fairly unexciting. We've got a big Edelbrock 600 carburetor on there as well as an Edelbrock intake. Other than that, she is fairly from the factory. We had to put a new radiator in, but other than that, nothing too fancy on here. Just kind of your run-of-the-mill small block V8, which is in a billion cars on the road basically at this point. One fun thing is the dual exit exhaust on it, so it sounds quite good. It's got a nice little rumble to it. But with that being said, let's take it for a quick drive and see what it's like. And like any good carbureted car, pump the gas twice, fire it up. Now we're on the road again in the 1985 square body, and this is just such a comfortable car to drive. You got this big bench seat. And it is basically just like a couch. You just slouch down and you can just go to sleep, basically. Don't go to sleep while driving, but you could. Yeah. It's possible. But it's just so comfy. I mean, the 3-speed automatic leaves a little bit to be desired when you're going highway speeds and you're just down the highway.
Approximately 3 more gears, you know? Even just one would be nice.
One would be nice, yeah, because they made some of these trucks with the 3-speed that had overdrive, and that would have been a brilliant addition.
Optional extra probably?
Not this one, yeah. But I love the interior of this truck too. Everything's so simple. It's nice and old-fashioned. You got knobs and dials, and the radio actually works.
Addiction recovery treatment.
Look at that. Sounds very crackly and old.
Addiction recovery treatment.
It's also, you only get AM radio in here, which where I live, there's no AM radio stations except the Bible station. So I'm getting my, I'm putting the good word in while I'm driving. Nope.
That's crazy.
Just the Bible station. So. We're getting religious while we drive this, which is, you know, it's okay sometimes. You can learn some new things.
Pray to Qui-Gon.
Exactly. I just love this car. It's so comfy to drive, and it's just such a nice cruiser.
Ton, this is significantly better than the 3/4 tons I'm used to driving. Those things will break your spine.
Oh yeah, the new ones, like unless you have a big heavy trailer behind it, they suck.
Terrible.
And these are just, I mean, I think if this had a not ooey gooey bench seat,
it would be significantly worse. Yeah.
Still bouncy you around.
Just went up about 6 inches right there.
But other than that, like it pulls nice. We just had to do the head gaskets on this truck, which was a fun job.
No more oil and coolant?
No, there's still some. Okay. I think the heads are warped, but we'll address that either.
Less oil and coolant.
Less oil and coolant, but we'll address that issue over the spring.
Yeah.
But as for now, it drives great. It sounds great.
It's shockingly quiet in here.
Like the sound deadening for being this old is very impressive.
Because we were in like what, 80?
Yeah, 75.
75 to 80. And that's what, 50 miles American, 50 miles in freedom units?
Yeah, something like that. 40, just over 45, 46, 47, about that in cheeseburgers. This exhaust is not great. The previous owner put some dual exit exhaust on it, and to be like, it really opens it up and it sounds nice. but it has this clacking sound, ding, 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 down the road, just because it really needs an X pipe or something to just open it up that little bit more. But maybe we'll weld one of those on over the winter if we got some time over all our other projects. And this car only has 92,700 kilometers. And those are real kilometers because it is a 6-digit odometer, so it has not rolled around. Which is shocking. That probably is why the interior is in such nice shape. I leave the blanket on the seat here just because if I take it off, I don't want to harm up the beautiful seats that are underneath it with, I mean, this car's an 85, so that's what, 40 years old?
It is very 80s with the blue.
Blue everything.
At least it's not red, dude.
Yeah.
The 80s interior cars where they're just red.
Yeah, they're like, all right. They picked one color, like, we'll do this for everything.
Yeah.
I've got
But honestly, the blue's actually kind of cool.
It's nice.
The only real problem that you have with your interior is the dash cracking.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean,
I've looked at getting new dashes for it, but the price that people want for these now are so much money.
Like
and then to get
$3 grand probably.
It's not that bad, but like a refurbished one or like a remanufactured one that people make aftermarket are still like, it's like $900 US, which in Canadian pesos is like $1,300. And then shipping the thing up here and all that, it ends up adding up pretty quick.
Also, these are unbelievably massive.
They're huge.
They're like,
it's
literally like,
they block the,
big.
that's like 8 inches.
It's blocking like, honestly,
it blocks like the whole road.
30% of the windshield. It's also doing a convenient feature of keeping the headliner up.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, it's just such a nice cruiser. This thing. You just
Where's the ashtray in this thing? Is that that whole assembly? Hell yeah.
We've got an entire ashtray set up.
Yeah.
But it surprisingly doesn't smell like cigarettes in it, which is crazy because if I had this car in the 80s, all I would have done is smoke cigarettes in it. I would have taken up smoking just to smoke in this car because I'm sure it's just a great time.
Well, no, but because this is the camper special, this is your house, so you maybe use like, we can't smoke in the house.
Exactly, yeah. So this truck specifically is the Sierra Classic Camper Special Edition, which got bigger leaf springs on the back, I believe, and there's also a place where you can wire your camper right in there, right into the box instead of off the tailgate like it normally is for your trailer wiring. And it also got an 8.5-foot box, which is huge.
Enormous.
Like by modern day standards.
Enormous.
But the thing that I love about this is the box is actually wide enough, unlike new trucks where you can't put anything in them. This truck, you put it down, you get a 4x8 standard sheet of plywood, you slide it all the way in, that like sits perfectly between the wheel wells, and you close the tailgate, you drive home.
Done.
It's perfect. You don't have to worry about any of the others. And the other stuff, worry about it fitting. You don't have to get those stupid red flags to put on it to let the other motorists know you got wood in the back. You just drive.
But it's a pro and a con. The fact that you can't take passengers really. Like in a pinch, I'm sure you could squeeze 4 people on this bench because, if I go right up to the window, we got a full arm's length to you here.
Legally, you can't.
Well, of course not.
But no, we wouldn't do that.
Never.
But hypothetically, if you wanted to, you could.
Purely worst case scenario in a pinch, you could put a bunch of people in here.
You, Ron, Don, and Frank can sit 3 wide in here and hang out.
Ron and Don are probably too wide to sit in 3 wide.
Now, I've given it a little drive, and now Sean's gonna take it for a quick little spin.
This is my first time driving this thing. The last time I've driven a car from the 80s was when I had my BMW, my E28. That was...
It's been a while.
Was it 6 years ago?
You might be rusty.
I'm gonna be rusty. I'm too used to driving new cars.
There you go.
I'm making the screaming noise.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it starts right up.
There you go. First
Just
crank.
nice.
First crank.
All right. Anything?
It's an automatic 3-speed.
There's not a...
You're just a passenger, basically. It helps you put into drive.
Well, I was trying to figure out if... Okay.
The needle looks like it's in neutral, but
It's perfectly between neutral and drive.
Yeah.
Actually. I already feel cool.
I know.
I gotta say, I already feel cool.
You just need a mustache. This is like a mustache vehicle.
I need a mustache. November's coming up. Maybe I'll try. It might be terrible, but we'll.
It's worth an attempt.
I mean, if you're gonna be starting fresh, I mean, this gap pedal is stiff.
Yeah. But that's because we put the return spring on a heavier setting than it was before.
It's honestly better to have it stiff than light, I feel like.
Yeah, especially on a big truck like this.
These mirrors are pretty good too, eh?
Yeah, they're like the trailering mirrors because it's 2500. The 1500s came with the small mirrors, which I think aesthetically look nicer, But these ones are a lot more functional.
These are a little dorky looking, let's be real.
They are, yeah. The little 3-prong at the side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a beefy like setup for such a small mirror.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'd take this setup over the new GMC antlers they got on their trucks.
Okay, but admittedly, having used those, they are brilliant.
Yeah.
You can see everything, but it's like, you know, I get out of my Golf and into the 3/4 ton, and I'm like worried I'm gonna smash everything with the mirrors. This is not so bad. This, like, it's definitely wide, but it doesn't feel enormous.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, you know, is like when you look at the hood, how wide it is. It's got some size to it, this rig.
Definitely. It's it's not small, but it's definitely not big, especially by modern vehicle
Oh,
standards.
definitely.
Like this is probably smaller than like a lot of SUVs even.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing, like lengthwise, it's probably not too long.
Yeah. I mean,
it does also feel like we're going way faster than 70 right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, that's what old cars. It feels like you're going faster than you
Yeah.
are, and new cars it feels like you're going slower than you actually
Yeah.
are.
The wheel's not bad. The wheel's not bad though.
No, the front end is surprisingly tight, and from all investigation that I've done, it looks like it's never been touched, which is pretty shocking for a car of this age. I mean, it does only have under 100,000 kilometers on it, which is
Yeah.
about 60,000 cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Not even. It's closer to 50,000 cheeseburger units.
Yeah.
It's like, kind of feel like I'm driving a bus with this big old wheel.
The wheel is huge.
I love skinny wheels though.
Yeah, the skinny wheel with the little ridges on the back, it feels so nice.
And imagine like low speed, because wait, this has power steering?
This has power steering, yeah.
It's got it. It's too nice to not.
Yeah, this is the top trim. This is the full load.
Do I need to go?
Yeah, left here.
Brakes. I love that it says disc brakes on the brake pedal.
It's an advertisement.
Is it like disc brakes just up front, or do you get rears too?
All around,
Oh wow,
I believe.
it's high tech for 85.
Yeah, baby, it's the full load.
Oh, there's no. I just realized there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It, I believe, from all research I've done, I don't think it came with a rearview mirror from the factory. And we had to put one on to pass the inspection,
Yeah.
because you need a rearview mirror for modern inspections to pass. And then we put it on with like 3M tape, and then it ended up falling off. And we were like, you know what, that's good. And we didn't put it back on.
Yeah, this thing definitely makes a bit of a dramatic performance out of moving. You know.
It's very rolly, very comfortable.
Yeah. I actually really enjoy that. No, this is just something you drive and it just kind of like makes you happy.
So what are your thoughts on it? Would you own one? Do you approve this as a project car?
As a project car, I mean, it's tough because it's like I wouldn't want to take away from the fact that this thing is already a pretty great package right out of the box.
Yeah.
And everything works.
But
It's a truck, and every car guy should have access to a truck, because especially, you know, if you're building cars, you're going to need to put stuff in the back.
Exactly.
This one's got a spare tire and some carpet back there right now. You know, and this thing is going to serve better as a work vehicle than, you know, trying to make it cool or trying to make it drive good or trying to make it fast, because it's never going to really be any of those things. It's going to be a practical vehicle that's fun to drive, that looks cool, and, you know, it's a little bit of history. And that's what I think is the ideal setup for something like this. So do I approve? Of course I approve. This thing's excellent. And
that's the thing. You don't want to do too much of these trucks. I see everyone cutting the frames, making it a short box, slamming it, putting a big motor up front, and it's like, I get like a fast truck is cool, but again, I'd rather have a fast car and then a nice cruiser truck.
yeah.
I think that better fits my goals.
And
Not
then
knocking on the people who want to throw a big bored out big block and throw a turbocharger
Absolutely.
on
And
it.
if it's a C10, it's also a bit of a different story. right?
Exactly,
This
yeah.
is ultimately a 3/4 ton truck. Like, you can use this to tow, you can use this to haul significantly better right out of the gate. Obviously, not even comparable to like a modern half ton in terms of, you know, what it can tow or what it can haul.
Well, this will tow your entire house because it's a 350 V8 and a 410 gears, and it'll do whatever you want. It might overheat and break down, but right out of the box, these things were crazy. You could tow anything with them.
Back in the day, but I mean, you know, what's this thing rated for? Do you even know? Like
Just as
10,000
much as you want.
pounds? just tow.
At one point, we had 2 yards of rock in the back,
That's
and it did not even squat.
that's
It
crazy.
drove completely normally. It drove like it was empty.
That's great. Way better than having a modern truck in the stable, because a modern truck is just an oversized SUV.
Yeah.
Most people rarely even use for truck duties. This, you know,
This almost exclusively gets used for truck duties.
yeah, because why are you going to drive this, you know, daily. Like my leg is already getting sore, and I've been driving it for 5 minutes because of how stiff the gas pedal is.
You just gotta be strong.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you wanted to, you know, well, sorry, you can't. So it's a little hard to be precise with this. But yeah, it is. There's no way we're driving this out to BC to tow a car back with it.
No.
Without major pain and suffering.
Exactly. That's why you have friends. You take their trucks when you want to do things like that. This is a great like Home Depot truck. This is like a great little weekend warrior thing.
Parts store.
Parts store. We take it
and pull.
to Napa, pick and pull, like all those great places. Load up the box, whatever, and you're not getting your nice Audi or GTI or whatever. Throw some gummed up.
Yeah. Oh. So, introduction to the Squarebody is complete. My introduction is complete. I'm already in love with this car, and we're gonna be doing lots more with it, even if it's mostly just supporting the other projects. But let us know if you want to see any specific content on it. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, share it with your boomer friends. You know, they're gonna like this, hopefully. And we'll see you in the next one.